Welcome to Golden State Warriors News, your go-to source for all things Warriors. I'm thrilled to bring you an exclusive scoop that's buzzing across the NBA landscape. In a recent episode of Podcast P with Paul George, the Clippers star didn't hold back, sharing insights into potential front office moves for rival teams. And guess what caught his attention? The Golden State Warriors eyeing Toronto Raptors forward Pascal Siakam ahead of the February 8 NBA trade deadline. George didn't just comment, he encouraged the Warriors to go for it. Picture this, a swap between Jonathan Kuminga and Siakam. George believes it's a win-win deal, but of course, it's not that simple. The Warriors might have to toss in either Andrew Wiggins or Chris Paul to make the salaries align. I saw them putting Pascal and Kuminga in a trade rumor, said George. I thought about it, and I was like, that's a win for both sides. Obviously, Golden State would have to add more just from a contract, salaries, and meeting up. According to George, Siakam could shine as the second or third option playing alongside Steph Curry and Klay Thompson. He praised Siakam's versatility, stating, he's a guy that can do a little bit of everything. I think it works perfectly, playing with Steph, Klay, they spread the floor, he can rebound, playmake. But wait, there's more. George believes the Raptors would benefit too. Adding the 21-year-old Kuminga to their young core of Scottie Barnes, RJ Barrett, and Emmanuel quickly could make them a formidable team for years to come. Kuminga is coming into his own, George continued. Toronto's in this rebuild but ready to get better and win now mode, they just traded for RJ and quickly, and they have Scottie Barnes. You add another young guy like Kuminga, and that could be a fun team for years to come. Now, we know there have been mixed reports about the Warriors parting ways with Kuminga, but NBA insider Shams Charania recently hinted that everyone but Stephen Curry is on the table for trade discussions. As for the Raptors, they're reportedly actively shopping Siakam, but the asking price for the two-time All-Star is steep. Both teams, the Warriors at 18-21 and the Raptors at 15-24, are currently outside the play-in picture, aiming to turn their fortunes around before the NBA trade deadline. Before we wrap up, I want to hear from you, the fans. What are your thoughts on this potential trade? Do you agree with Paul George, or do you have a different perspective? Drop your comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to Golden State Warriors News for more exclusive updates. Let's keep the conversation going, and until next time, go Warriors!